Hello class, so today we'll be talking about scale factors, enlargement and reduction. Scale factor, there is a formula that you need to know. Write it down somewhere. We are going to be using it often in this unit. So the scale factor is the length of scale diagram over or divided by the length of actual diagram. We'll look at examples of how that works. But that order matters a lot. So the scale or the drawing, for example, over the actual thing. And we'll look at examples of that. So based on this formula here, enlargement, anything that is enlarged, it would have a value larger than 1. So the scale factor would be larger than 1. That means the scale diagram would be larger than the actual object. Examples of this would be drawings of viruses and bacteria. Obviously, bacteria cannot be seen with the naked eye, which means you need to use microscopes or other devices to look at it. So it has to be enlarged in order for us to draw it or talk about the different parts of it, as you see in biology, for example. Reduction is used probably, I would imagine, more often. For reduction, the scale factor has to be less than 1. So something like 0.5, 0.2, nothing in the negative. We're not going to have negative scale factors. It doesn't make sense because you cannot have negative lengths. So if you have a negative scale factor, scratch it out. It doesn't make sense. So it's either greater than 1, so something like 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever for enlargement, or if it is a reduction, it would be less than 1. So that would be something between 0 and 1, larger than 0. Of course, 0 is not a possible. It would not be a drawing if it has a length of 0. So something like 0.5, for example, or even smaller. So if you're talking about maps, for example, you can see a drawing of Canada from east to west in about 5 centimeters. Obviously, that would be a huge reduction factor for a country as large as Canada. So that would be for reduction. New examples would be maps, globes also, and most pictures. So if you take a picture of yourself right now with your phone, the picture is going to be smaller than what you are, most likely. But that's a very common example from our lives these days.